Welcome to Things You Should Know, Civil War Battles. Today we'll be talking about the First Battle of Springfield, located in Greene County, Missouri on October 25th, 1861. U.S. Major General John C. Fremont had been appointed early in the war as the commander of the Department of the West. His nickname was Pathfinder of the West due to his service in the Army Corps of Topographical Engineers. Yeah, funny enough, I didn't know there was such a thing either. He was also a leader in the Republican Party, having lost to James Buchanan in the presidential election of 1856. Since he was appointed commander of the Western Department, he had accomplished very little. In fact, troops under his command had been defeated at Lexington and Wilson's Creek. In addition, Fremont made three shaking proclamations in August of 1861. The first was martial law in his area of operation. The second was the death to all Confederate guerrillas caught by his men. And the third was that all slaves belonging to Confederates were freed under his orders. Fremont was publicly rebuked by President Lincoln, who was trying to keep the Union border states with the Union. In turn, Fremont announced a plan to wage a military campaign against Confederate General Price's forces and push the Confederates out of the state of Missouri. He would then advance into northwest Arkansas and the Indian Territory. Many people claimed this was an effort to save his reputation and his command. General Fremont assembled more than 35,000 Union troops to the Tipton area on October 12th. Confederate General Price, seeing the size of the Union forces, withdrew to Neosho, Missouri. There, Fremont ordered 5,000 of his Union cavalry to scout ahead, while the majority of the troops camped out on Pomme de Terre River, about 50 miles from Springfield. The cavalry included Fremont's bodyguard, commanded by U.S. Major Charles Zagonyi. As the scouts approached Springfield, the Confederate commander Julian Grazer requested additional troops from General Price and began to set an ambush. Frazier's men only numbered about 1,500 at the time. On October 25th, Major Z, along with 326 men, approached Springfield on the Mount Vernon Road. Frazier's ambush waited, but Major Z moved decisively. The Union cavalry conducted 3 charges against Frazier's ambush and was victorious. The Confederates fled in disorder, and Z and his men went to town. There, they hailed the Union sympathizers and released Union prisoners. However, Z knew he was outnumbered and withdrew from Springfield, fearing a counterattack. Z was correct, and Frazier returned a few days later and set up camp in the town. However, Z was still considered victorious. The resulting casualties overall was 1,317 Union troops and 758 Confederate Missouri Guard. On November 2nd, President Lincoln sacked Fremont and replaced the command of the Western Department with U.S. Major General David Hunter. While this occurred, Missouri Governor Jackson at Neosho with General Price passed an ordinance of secession, and on November 3rd it was passed with the legislators that were present. However, it should be said Governor Jackson never maintained control over Missouri, but remained a government in exile. Join us next time for the Battle of Belmont, located in Mississippi County in Missouri, November 7th, 1861.